Kim Foxx is stepping down from her post as Cook County State's attorney. 4 people are running to replace her. 1 Republican, 1 Libertarian, and 2 Democrats. The winner of the Democratic primary, taking place a week from Tuesday, is widely considered to win the seat come November. I recently sat down with the 2 Democrats vying to control one of the most powerful and scrutinized positions in Illinois.
We believe that in this case,
the 2 likeliest people to replace Kim Foxx atop the 2nd largest prosecutor's office in the country give the outgoing state's attorney vastly different grades.
I would give her a failing grade. I would not have stepped down from the appellate court unless I thought we were at a critical juncture right now.
Some of the things that she's done, especially when we talk about reform, have been nationally replicated. So I mean, the nation has taken note of this.
That's Clayton Harris, an assistant Cook County State's attorney in the early 2000s. He was chief of staff to Governor Rod Blagojevich, now teaches policing at the University of Chicago. He's been endorsed by Cook County President Tony Preckwinkle and considered the more progressive candidate. We pressed him on his support of Foxx, given the morale issues that have left her office significantly understaffed.
But you're acknowledging, are you not, that there's a problem? I mean, there's a problem with staffing up that office. Is there not?
For me to try to ignore that there hasn't been an exodus there, right, would be silly. Yes, there was an exodus there. What the factors are for everyone leaving, I'm not completely aware of, right? But I'm not, blind to it.
If people think it's going just fine right now, I'm not their candidate. He is their candidate.
That is Eileen O'Neill Burke, a former assistant state's attorney, defense lawyer, circuit court, then appeals court judge. She's considered the more moderate candidate.
A vote for me means we continue to move forward. I believe a vote for my opponent takes us back to the 90s.
Harris is talking about a case from the 90s when Burke, then an assistant state's attorney in Cook County, prosecuted a black boy for the murder of an elderly white woman. The boy's confession led to a conviction, a confession later determined to be coerced by police, a fact O'Neill Burke said couldn't have been known as she prosecuted it.
The most he could find was a case where I was never found to do anything wrong 30 years ago. As a prosecutor, you take the best evidence that you have and you put it in front of the trier of fact. The trier of fact then determines whether the state has met their burden. Was that case the most perfect case? No, but it was a murder that was unsolved for a year. And then there was a confession, which there were several facts in that case that corroborated that confession.
I think that with there being a lack of remorse there, I think that judgment matters. I absolutely think that judgment matters, and I believe I'm the one with the better judgment for this office at this time.
The only time my role in that case has ever been questioned is by Mr. Harris and his allies. I will tell you this. Every single judge is evaluated based on honesty, ethics, and integrity. I've been evaluated by dozens of bar associations multiple times, and each and every time they've found that I have those qualities.
She also has a tougher approach to handling retail thefts than Harris.
You can clear out several aisles of a mom-and-pop grocery store or of a Walgreens before you get to $1,000.
Retail theft under Foxx's administration has only been prosecuted as a felony if the value of the stolen goods is over $1,000. O'Neill Burke would toughen that up and drop it back to $300.
Not prosecuting crime doesn't deter crime, it encourages crime.
Harris would keep it at $1,000 but says it's more complex than that.
So if it's $300 and this person has done it 4 times, or this is an ongoing thing, we can charge them as a felony because we have that threshold. But if it's a first-time nonviolent low-level offense, but it's above $300, I don't think that that necessarily warrants a felony on someone's rap sheet for the rest of their life.
As for the SAFE-T Act that eliminated cash bail in Illinois,
there are 140 people in Cook County right now that are on electronic monitoring for murder or attempt murder charges. That is significant, and that should give everyone pause.
She supports the idea of assessing how dangerous a defendant is versus the question of can they pay.
The narrative was mass murderers are going to be out there. We're going to be so dangerous, and it hasn't shown. The data has actually shown that we're safer with this being implemented because now we're keeping the correct people incarcerated while we wait.
Voters won't have to wait long to weigh in on the 2 Democrats with vastly different approaches vying for your vote. Their message in the home stretch?
And you shouldn't have to leave downtown, the suburbs, or anywhere because you're scared of crime that's going on. We're holding everyone accountable We're holding everyone accountable because we're not going to falter.
He hasn't been in a courtroom in 20 years, so he does not have the track record that I have. Our justice system is not working right now. We can fix it.
On the fundraising front, O'Neill Burke has raised $2.1 million to Harris's $858,000. Bob Fioretti is running unopposed for the job as a Republican. Andrew Charles Kopinski as the Libertarian candidate. So this race will be back on the ballot come November with the general election.